Well, alright, Comic Book Collector Sheffield, and thanks for joining me again. This week, we're looking through a recent pickup I got from Darren at Splat Comics. If you're not familiar with Splat Comics, then you've not been watching Greyman's Geeky Weekly show. But there's a link to the Splat Comics website in the description. Now, there's a bunch of hardback annuals in here, and normally I'd go through every story if I show one, but as there's a number of them, I'm just going to pick out 2 or 3 stories in each instead. Boo yourself. And as it's Splat Comics we're dealing with this week, I guess that makes this a... First off, the 1963-64 Superboy Annual, also featuring Rex the Wonder Dog and a host of cartoon favourites. The spine's missing a few bits and there's a couple of loose pages. All of this is listed in the notes that Darren gives with his books. Here's an example for you. In here we have Rex the Wonder Dog in Danger in the Wilderness from Rex the Wonder Dog number 45. And The Two Worlds of Superboy from Adventure Comics 218. The 1955-56 Superman Adventure book. Someone's coloured Superman in, and the spine's been taped up. Darren offered me some money back on this one as he didn't initially realise the spine was taped up. The first batch of UK annuals did have this red spine, but he didn't charge me that much in the first place anyway. And regardless of the condition, I'm just happy to have this one in my collection. This has Superman returns to Krypton, just in time to see it blow up from the looks of that picture. From Superman 61, Superman learns his origin in this story, and also, in the comics anyway, encounters green kryptonite for the first time, even though it's coloured red in the original issue. There's Captain Comet in The Revolt of the Thinking Machine from Strange Adventures 49. 3 Supermen from Krypton from Superman 65. And Captain Comet in The Phantom Prize Fighter from Strange Adventures 43. The 1957-58 Superman Adventure book. We get The Rainbow Doom from Superman 101. Superman of Tomorrow from Action Comics 215. And from My Greatest Adventure number 9. The 1962-63 Superboy Annual. A little bit of spine wear on this one. More Superboy, Rex and your cartoon favourites. There's Prisoner of the Superheroes from Adventure Comics 267. The second appearance of the Legion in this story. And Rex the Wonder Dog in World of Human Pets from Rex the Wonder Dog 44. The 1955-56 Superboy Adventure book. The Boy from Mars from Superboy 14. Superboy's School for Stuntmen from Adventure Comics 165. And The Boy Without a World from Superboy number 8. And the last of the annuals is the 1963-64 Super Adventure Annual. I know I mentioned this when we show these Super Adventure Annuals, but seriously, what the hell? This features stories from Aquaman, The Flash, Tommy Tomorrow and Jimmy Olsen. This has Tommy Tomorrow in the Interplanetary Restaurant from Action Comics 162, not the Interplanetary Restaurant from Mystery in Space 14. Aquaman in the Floating Hall of Fame from Superboy 228. The Day the Flash Weighed £1,000 from Flash 115. And Jimmy Olsen in The Radioactive Boy from Jimmy Olsen 17. I also got Untamed Love No. 1, reprints of Frank Frazzetta's Romance Tales, Too Late for Love, The Wrong Road, Empty Heart, and Untamed Love. And the last thing I got was DC Special number 12, The Viking Prince. There's a bunch of Viking Prince stories. Battle for the Dragon Ship from The Brave and the Bold number 1. The Ice Dragon from The Brave and the Bold number 5. The Viking and the Mermaid from The Brave and the Bold 16. There's also The Silent Knight in Dueling Forest Perilous from The Brave and the Bold number 1 again. The Golden Gladiator in The Thunder of the Chariots, also from The Brave and the Bold number 1. And lastly, Robin Hood in 3 Arrows Against Doom from The Brave and the Bold number 9. Darren also threw me this in as a freebie. Does that make this a sponsored video? Okay, well, we better abide by YouTube's rules on that then. This comes with a copy of Superman number 1, a book showcasing the Man of Steel's Golden Age, and this Golden Age Superman figurine. So just before we go, it's March, which means it's a new month, which means it's time for... I think most of the covers I show for cover of the month speak for themselves. None more so than this month's cover, which is Swamp Thing 68. Anyway, that's it for this week. Once again, thanks for watching.